Hello YouTube, and today I'm going to be talking about forgiveness. Well, I've watched a lot of anime and in real life, people seem to forgive really small acts like a misunderstanding or an argument, and they say all is forgiven and that. But if something big happens, like one of their friends gets beaten up or they get murdered, raped, tortured, all the really big things that have a major effect on society or on a person psychologically, they say that's an unforgivable act. And I think the reason for this is because people think that forgiveness is, oh, it's not a big deal, I'll let it slide. And they say, how can you say something like murder or rape is not a big deal? And that's not the definition of forgiveness. The Bible teaches that, there's not an exact verse, but this is the sort of thing you could pick out from what it teaches about forgiveness, that forgiveness is letting go of the past and moving forward with your life. Basically, moving forward into future happy and sad moments with your life. Because if you experience in life in general, in your life experience, if you hold on to a past grudge or a past thing that was done to you, no matter how big it was done, no matter how big the act was, let's say some of your family was murdered, or you were beaten up, or someone betrayed you, and you keep holding on to that, it becomes really bitter. It eats away at you, and you stop being able to move forward. You are clinging on to the past, and it really blinds you to, trusting people again, forming connections, or moving forward your life and growing as a person and bettering yourself as a person. And you don't really want that as a person. So I'm going to teach you how to forgive, basically, and what forgiveness is. So the first crux, or the first reason, the first step in order to forgive is that you need to understand why the person did the thing that they did. So for example, let's take something as, say someone betrayed you. Say, I don't know, you were working on some sort of project together, and then the person that you're working on with the project says, I'm not doing this anymore, I'm going to work with someone so-and-so, like a rival, for example. And so what was the reason why they betrayed you? Was it because they were offered more money, or they were offered something in exchange if they worked for you, if they worked for the other rival company, or something like that? And so you need to understand why they did the thing that they did. Well, let's take another example. ISIS, for example, what they did to the Yazidis, they took thousands of women captive and made them into sex slaves. And so what was the reason for them doing that? Well, because their religion taught them to, because of what the Quran said, of what the Quran teaches them, that they can take infidel women, as people who don't believe in Islam, as sex slaves. And that is, they're just doing it to fulfill their sexual desires at the end of the day. So, and then the second part to this, which is very crucial, is if you're in the exact same situation as the person you're trying to forgive, would you have done the exact same thing? So, for example, if I was in the exact same position that ISIS was, would I have done the same things they would have? And chances are I would have. If I came under the influence of ISIS, I may have done the exact same things they have did. Chances are, because if you know how humanity works, because we're sinful, and our environment does dictate who we are to a degree. So if you understand those two things, you understand the reason, the motive for what they did, and second, the environment that brought about this thing that needs to be forgiven, the cause of what they did to you to be forgiven. So for example, ISIS, if you're in the exact same situation they did and were killing and maiming people, if you were doing that exact same thing, would you have done it? So if you're in their sort of situation, would you have done this? Would you have done the exact same thing ISIS did? So that's forgiveness in the crux, and that's forgiveness in a nutshell, basically. What is the motive for what the person did, and if you're in the exact same situation, would you have done the same thing? And chances are you would have, because you need to understand you're no different, you're human at the end of the day. So if you have any questions, put them down in the comments below, and I'll see you then, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.